So I do these big giant monthly grocery hauls, and one of the main questions I get is, how do you know which foods to buy in bulk? And yeah, I do buy certain foods in bulk because that's one of the ways that you can help save even more money. So in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through our pantry, our fridge and freezer, and show you what I buy in bulk to help save money on groceries. And this is one unified home where you can come for tips to help minimize the chaos and stress of life so you can use that money that you're saving, that time that you're saving to have fun with your family. So if we're new friends, click that subscribe button so we can hang out more. All right, so let's start in the pantry. One of the things that I buy in bulk has to do with cans. I actually don't buy that many canned good items in bulk, but I do buy a couple. Let me show you. One would be this canned chicken. You've probably seen it in one of my grocery hauls. I buy this. It comes in a pack of, does it come in a pack of 8 or a pack of 6? I can't remember, but it saves you about 50 cents per can if you were to buy these individually at a store like Walmart. Another thing I like to buy in bulk are beans. I don't use a ton of beans, but because they have a long shelf life, you can, stock up when you need them and then replenish as you run out. My price point for beans is I usually want to get it somewhere around 50 to 80 cents per can. Now keep in mind, your price points are gonna probably be a little bit different from where I want. Like I know in Utah, you can get canned beans for like 50 cents a can, where here in San Diego, that's a little bit harder to find. But if I buy in bulk, I can get it closer to that price point. Okay, I gotta get up to the high storage for this one because another thing I like to buy in bulk is broth. So I have, anytime, it's actually bone broth, but chicken broth, bone broth, again, a long shelf life so I can stock up and then replenish as I need it. But we use bone broth a lot, and so if I can buy that in bulk, it's gonna help me save money. And then also I make sure that I have enough for all of the different recipes that I'm gonna use it for. Lastly, I like to stock up on pastas. We're kind of running low in here currently, so it's time to restock, but I do like to buy pastas in bulk. Now our family really likes this type of mac and cheese, but only this one kind. We don't like the other Annie's one. Well, the kids don't. This is their favorite. Let's just say that this is their favorite. So when I see this on sale, I'll stock up, buy that in bulk. And then I typically like to have a supply of like spaghetti noodles and then farfalle noodles, or the, what are they called? The spiral one? The spiral one. So when I can see these for anything under $1, I'll buy a few at a time. We use these in dinners, and then also I like to cook up a batch of pasta, and then the kids will have pasta salad in their lunches, whether we're on the go or if we're in school, they use it for their school lunches as well. Okay, now let me take you into my baking cupboard. It's like one of my favorite things about our reorganized kitchen is my baking cupboard. Let me show you what I stock up on here. I typically don't like have a bulk buy of brown sugar and powdered sugar, but I do like to make sure that I have a backup of at least 2 powdered sugar and 2 brown sugar. So once I open up a new bag, I add that to my rotation of my monthly grocery shopping list. So that's like kind of bulk storage or buying, but I don't really need that much of it, and I don't go through it that fast. But when it comes to regular sugar, I keep this container and then I buy the big giant 5-pound bag of sugar from Costco and replenish it there. This is an amazing deal. This is typically around $5 for sugar, where if you were to buy the smaller portions, it saves you about $1 per pound, which is pretty good. Another thing that you can save a ton of money on by buying in bulk would be rice. And I use the same giant containers for rice, and I buy them in bulk at Costco, but you can see, wah, wah, I need to restock. We're completely out. Here's the thing, I didn't write it on my list for last month and I forgot to buy it. So I put it on my list for this upcoming month, and we're just making do without it because I try at all costs to avoid going to the grocery store more than needed. So there's plenty of other side things we can do with our dinners. I don't have to have rice with every single meal. So anyways, big giant bags of rice, depending on what kind you like. We love the jasmine rice, so that's about 20 bucks per bag. It's like the most expensive probably at Costco. So with buying rice in bulk, you're saving about 75 cents per pound pound. That's based off of prices here, but about 75 cents per pound, which is almost 50% per pound if you're buying that in bulk. So that could be a big money saver there. Lastly, let's go into the freezer. I'm gonna show you what I buy in bulk there. Ooh, okay, one thing that we just ran out of this morning, because we literally go through it so quickly, are frozen berries. We make, especially in the warmer months, we make smoothies and smoothie bowls all the time. So frozen strawberries I buy in bulk. So I can buy a 10-pound bag at Costco for around $12, $14 depending on the price at the time. I pay the same price for half the size of the bag at a regular grocery store. So it's saving us 50%, which is amazing. The other thing that I buy in bulk are some meats. Let's go into the garage. All right, outside in our chest freezer is where we keep all of our meats. So I definitely buy lunch meats. I buy probably 2 containers at Costco and stock up. So each one of these little packages, let me think, works out to about $2 per one of these containers. Or if I were to just buy one of these at the store, it's gonna be closer to $3 to $4. So that's an amazing savings on lunch meat. I always stock up on frozen chicken breasts. These are tenderloins, same. Buying that in bulk saves you a ton of money. And then the other thing, I also stock up and buy ground beef. Now you can buy ground beef at a reasonable price at the grocery store, but what I have found is if you want a quality meat, and it's not like grainy and weird or full of fat, you can get the leaner ground meat, a good quality at Costco. Ours is for around $3 per pound, which is a pretty good stock up price for us. Now, those are some things that I stock up on, but don't forget, another way that you can save a ton of money is by using a grocery substitution. So let's say the recipe calls for pork or whatever. Well, I stocked up on chicken when it was on sale. It's out in my freezer. I don't have any pork. So using a substitution, pork and chicken are pretty interchangeable. That's gonna save you a ton of money. Now I have a free grocery substitution list. So it goes through all the different things. What can you switch between chicken and pork, different cuts of beef, what can you sub out for those? But we also go into like oils, milks and creams, cheeses, what things are interchangeable to help you save even more money. So if you've stocked up on something and you have that, but the recipe calls for something different, you can change them out and you don't need to go spend more money. So that's gonna help you save a ton of money also. So this grocery substitution list, again, is totally free. It's part of our meal planners cheat sheet bundle. And we have a link to that down in the description. So go get that, it's totally free. All right, I wanna know, what do you usually stock up on? Was there anything I missed? Is there anything I'm missing out on? Will you please let me know? Let's chat down in the comments. Now don't forget, if this video was helpful, please click that thumbs up button. And if we haven't already like officially made our friendship official, click that subscribe button. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.